You know what I'm saying? Mitch Go Crazy. Talk to me nice. Don't talk to me twice. Save it for a rainy day. Put this shit in niggas' face. Noon and red like Travion. They can't leave winning way. If payback on the who finna pay. These nigga days just in the way. Yeah, she the baddest of the baddest. I'm savage, I treat her anyway. Rico, that's my nigga, dog. Me and Jimmy, Mitch, and Ace. If you ain't with it, don't get involved. Lil' bro, Tazzy, spin away. Fuck it, drop a 50 ball. That gon' get them spent today. Get it in, then get it all. Track line look like Chick-fil-A. Push up, shoot a 60 ball. Standing on this shit for lay. He in the field, we pick 'em all. Make lil' bro hit his face. Baddest already done hit 'em all. Her head fight, she get a A. In that mode, they don't pick me off. Shit on niggas, fix your face. Ain't nobody like Mitch Lay. Run up, put that shit away. You already know murder on my mind. Ain't really got shit to say. Put a 30 on my 9. I came from serving zip with Tay. I don't scam, but I bust it down. Let Mario come hit your chase. Catch you one, then hit your face. Clutch it while I watch the road. Set him up, he bit the bait. I'm gonna show you how it go. I got niggas stuck inside the pen, so I don't know how to bowl. Nigga Jeff Lay. I want home, but I'm gonna pop it more. Nigga better not sneeze, he gonna get slimed out like a snotty nose. Nigga know about leak, I'm from that north, yeah, I'm Lil Mighty. Fuck a hand out, get it out the bowl. Make a bitch get out of clothes. Then I turn into amigo. Hit her, then it's audio. Took this shit from ground zero. Now I got a lot of dough. Like he used to hoot like D-Roll. A fuck nigga shot him though. Back then like Jane Time with Hardy. Put my stash up, watch it grow. Nigga fucking with an arson. Make niggas start dropping roll. Used to shoot 3-4 coat garment. So I went and shot a pole. Blizzard game, you bought a Taurus. You must ain't trying to score. How about to keep freestyling on that bit on good? I'm finna put some on there.
All right, my name is Lawrence Ray, also known as LRW3. This is the Talk to Me Nice podcast, and today I got a special guest with me, man. We're going to first have you introduce yourself, then we're going to have our guest of honor introduce himself, of course. Let these people know who you are.
Man, True. You can follow me on all platforms, True Rebel. That's about it.
For sure. It's your boy Mitch Go Crazy, man. I'm tuning in to Talk to Me Nice.
That's love, that's love. Give the people just a little background about yourself as far as, you ain't got to go too in-depth, just let them know what you do.
Yeah, my name Mitch Go Crazy, you feel me? I'm from the world. From Runner Ivy, I'm from the north side though, you feel me? It's all good.
Now, one thing I got, man, when I was doing my research now, you from the north side, but you went to Warner Robins. How'd that happen, man? What was you doing at Warner Robins?
Shit, like, you know how you be living with your mom and your grandma? Like, sometimes your mom get kicked out, now you gotta move with your grandma. So I was staying with my mom on the north side, but we got kicked out, so I went to Runner Ivy. And I just stayed over there, even when they moved out, I just kept going to school at Runner Ivy.
Did you start?
Who, me?
Yeah.
In sports?
Yeah,
you just gonna put them on the spot like that?
I was a shit man though.
Everybody 6 man, all right.
Everybody me. That Coach Garmin about me, sick man of the A.
I heard you drop 44 off the bench.
Man,
off
look.
the bench?
Come on.
That's all I heard, bro.
That's all you heard?
He ain't even do that.
You just speculate. You don't know if it's true. Just what I heard.
He ain't do that out of bench.
He dropped 44.
So you should have been. I ain't telling coach what to do. So you might have been. You getting 44 off the bench. You better have. You better have LeBron starting.
Should have been starting.
Hey, but nah, man. For real. This sit down right here probably past overdue, man. Like I said, man, charge that to my head, not my heart, man. Your boy definitely been letting me know about you. You should have been probably already sitting here, but everything has its time. I feel like it works when it's supposed to work, man. But one thing I really didn't realize till I started doing like my research, of course, to get ready for you and give you proper respect, like how much our paths like cross, but we ain't never like cross directly, like man. People, I mean, if you from the folks, you know, I'm from the north side, born and raised on the north side for real, not near it, man. I'm Wisconsin American, right down the street. We really was at SCP every Sunday type of thing, man. Before they changed the name of it, it's still SCP. We don't care what you call it. Yeah, the main question I brought this up for was because, you know, coming from the north side, we just know it's kind of a different way on the north, man. Like, let's just be real. Everybody don't really make it out of there that often, man. And you know, I don't just say that from just passing away. People just don't have opportunities like they should. People get content over there, and they just cool with your being there. Like, may not necessarily be a bad thing, but what's your mindset when it comes to getting off the north side? Not when we say leaving, not necessarily leaving, but trying to do a little bit more.
Well, my mindset is getting away the farthest away I can from there. I'm really trying to get away from here. I don't like too many people down here that just keep sitting down here, really.
Nah, that's real. That's real. Now, as far as your story, man, let's just jump into it, man. Tell these people, start to finish. You know, I ain't gonna tell you what to say, what not to say.
Sure.
Just explain your background for the people who may not know you. They should know you, but may not know you. Just let them know your background before we get into anything else.
Man, shit. But you got to be strong out here. First off, you feel me? I lost my mother. I lost my older brother in the same year. That was 5 years ago. Shit, this year I lost my little brother. The brother died in my hand, really. On me. Drop the bra, fit the high pill and all.
Long
Shit
LA.
crazy.
That's a fact. That's a fact, man. There's just no music, no nothing like that, bro. What's your mental like, man? Just going through stuff like that.
Really, I nigga got 3 kids, so shit. Them, I just think about them and really I just be like, shit, I can't give up. Like, it ain't even no other man in our family like that folk can depend on. See what I'm saying? So I just don't. I don't know.
That's real. Like what you went through, man. Like most people, half of what you went through would have broken, man. Just being real. Not even just saying that because you sitting right here. I'd say it to a complete stranger just hearing the story. Yeah. But that's why, man. And I say this with full respect, of course, full compassion, man. Do you feel the pressure now? Like you said, you the only man in the family. What's that pressure right now? How do you balance that from I gotta do it? I'm the last one to. Hey man, you still it's okay.
I don't even sleep some nights, boy. I'm talking about. Whoo. You talking about stress?
So you gotta stay on this head.
I'm telling you.
Let me ask you this: what do you do to get this stress off? Cause stress like that, bro. I don't know nobody told you that'll kill you.
I don't even be rapping to get my stress off. Really, I fuck around and just go hoop. I really like hooping. Feel me? On God, so I really hoop. I go win like 10 games every time. I'm gonna win. So my mind will be off that by the time I get done hooping. I'll be ready to smoke and go to sleep. So I wake up the next day, think about it, go do the same thing to get it out of my mind again.
Man, who would you say is like your go-to person though? Like you just need to vent. Do you have one?
I mean, like just vent to somebody like as a homeboy.
Yeah.
My partner Jimmy. I'm gonna go to him for anything. Like,
shout out Big Jimmy. I know Big Jimmy.
Big Jimmy. Yeah, most definitely. Big shout out to the fat one. I tell you.
Big Jimmy, another one, man. Growing up, I lived like 6 houses down from Big Jimmy growing up, man.
I just been over there, him and Wall, they been just telling me.
Wall, my guy, that's why I said cross paths, know my guys for real, man. But nah, shout out Big Jimmy. Definitely somebody who, like Big Jimmy, one of them people you should have in your corner for real, man. That's love to him.
The realest one.
Man, let me say, you kind of already said you be hooping and doing things like that to get your mind off of it, man. So let's just get to the rapping then. This is what we here for. We here to talk about the great Mitch Go Crazy, of course, man.
Yeah, hey, you heard what Big Bro said. The great Mitch Go Crazy, not the late one.
Hey, I tell everybody, man, if you don't give yourself them flowers, ain't nobody gonna give them to you, man. I always make sure you get what you earned, man. So we started rapping at 18. Now that's a little late. Most people start rapping before then. What made us start at 18?
I mean, cause
yeah, tell the truth now.
Yeah, that's all we do. We gotta tell the truth here. That's all we ask.
I was really already rapping, but not like in no studio. But you know, like you just be hearing.
You just
like,
with the homies,
niggas just like, I listen to 10 T.I. song. I walk around and put all his lyrics, but I switch them around. That's a whole song for me.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. On God. So that's how I really started rapping. I was like, hold on. I was like 12 freestyling, bro. On God. Like at my kinfolk. On God, I was like 12 freestyling. But I really got in the studio when I was like 18 though.
So let me ask you, what was the name of your first song, your first real song?
My first real song, it was like...
And can people find it still?
It's on SoundCloud. I got over 1 million views. Both of my first 2 songs.
See, I was about to ask if it's good, but you know, you got 1 million views, I would assume it's pretty good.
Yeah, it was off of one of them off of the Truth beat by Gucci and the other one off of Shooters. Me and my partners hopped on it.
So what's the name of it? Is it just like Truth or?
Nah, it's called, I swear I don't even know. That's literally the first 2 songs I ever recorded in the studio.
SoundCloud, type of Mitch Go Crazy.
Hey, go on SoundCloud.
Go on SoundCloud and go
Mitch
type
Go
of
Crazy.
YSN Mitch, Lil Haiti, and Bean Sosa.
So YSN, how many people in YSN? And it's about you, so we ain't gonna move too far away, but you know, you gotta get you guys to shine, man. How many people?
You feel me? It's like 15, 20 of us.
Damn, it's 15, 20 of y'all.
It's really deeper than that, because it's like a branch off of a whole nother, you feel me?
So what was the start of YSN? And like, did it start? Because usually that...
Nah, it started from Green Street. Green Street, we was just younger than Green Street. They were like, we younger than them, they don't want us to, you feel me? So we were just like, all right, we'll branch out. They really ain't, we ain't branch off ourselves. They you feel me? They brought it to us like that, like,
yeah.
You feel me? Y'all youngins, and I know y'all, like, we piped up already young, so they like, I know y'all don't want to just keep walking around claiming all stuff, but we still the same game.
It's all love, what we
so
gonna do.
Not YSN, these all little partners, like, yeah.
Nah, that's love. Shout out YSN and everybody doing it, man. Sure. So, what I know is we took some years off, you know, from the music. What was that break for?
I really was still making songs. I just wasn't dropping them. I was just really like, let folk hear it. Trying to perform at that club, trying to perform at that club. You feel me? Got a couple CDs, wasn't selling no CD, but you know, once you get all that money in cash from a CD, ain't number 19, 20, you don't got all that money in the cash. It's like, not even that much money though, like 5, 6,000. You like, oh man, I ain't finna put this money back in there. I'm finna go buy that drip, buy that gas, buy that lean, buy these pills. Come on.
Pipe.
Yeah.
Go out of town or
But
something.
really, on God, I just really was just taking time though. Then I really got back in there rapping because then my mom might have died that year. I was like 21, so I really got back in there like, yeah, fuck it. So shit, I just been locked
That's
in.
fine. Now that's fine. I completely understand just taking a break. Like me myself, I don't really rap like that no more. But I took like a 10-year break. I was gone for a long
rap for
time.
real?
But you came back.
We came. No, I came back. We came back, made the Apple Music
Gotta rap
homepage on that, man. But nah, but that's why I said I completely understand taking a break. Some people don't understand like when you really rap, bro. Sometimes you just don't feel like we want some big crazy answer, man. The answer I ain't feel like it, bro. It wasn't on my mind at that time. Just like you said, I'm glad you didn't just give me no like over the top answer that just wasn't there. Like he just didn't feel like rapping, man.
Doesn't feel like rapping.
That's real. So we took a 10-year break. We came back and we show up get 1 million streams off your first 2 mixtapes.
Yeah, cause like
How that even came about? How you just pop up with 1 million?
when I would perform, before I would drop the song, I was performing them. So by the time I dropped them, everybody already been looking for them. So when I dropped them, by the time I dropped them, they just wasn't just listening to them. I might let like, you know what I'm saying? I don't drop but like a tape a year. I done dropped 2 tapes. Like I ain't never dropped the tape. Like them 2 tapes I just dropped, they were like a year apart. I ain't never dropped the tape till then. Really never dropped nothing by myself. Like all my other songs used to be with folk.
So would you consider yourself a project or like a single artist?
I mean, both. If I really drop a single, that'll blow me faster.
Technically.
But I really didn't put
He
up.
has enough songs to have like 8 to 9 projects. He just don't release them.
Let me ask you that. I say this to because that's the thing. I don't know why a lot of artists do that. Why do y'all make so many songs and not put them out?
Cause someone you'll be playing around for, you'll be like, yeah, I ain't fucking with that. You'll fuck with the song, but once you hear other folk, like some folk gonna be, your partner gonna be like, yeah, this bitch straight. But certain folk who rhyme y'all, but ain't y'all partner, they'll be looking like they won't be vibing to it. So you'll go back and be like, damn, why the hell everybody went vibing to it? I'm trying to see what the hell make Buddy vibe. You feel me? So I'm like, nah, I ain't gonna drop that song either. You'll just be like, fuck it, you just be on me.
Do you at least like, let's say you had a song, you wrote it, it maybe didn't do everything you wanted to do, so you don't put it out. Do you at least go back and tweak it? Do you do anything with it or you just let it die?
I promise you, I just started doing that last year. Like, I literally just started doing that last year.
See, that's the one.
Forget about all of them, bro.
That's the one thing, man, because you had a better answer than most artists. I'm going to sit down, because most of them just be like, man, I'm just waiting on the right time. But you got 37 songs just in the tuck and you ain't put out. And by the time you think it's the right time, that song would have blew
I ain't gonna lie.
4 months ago.
When I first met him, bro, him and Bean, that was like over like 56 songs in the summer. In one summer alone. They just keep dropping songs, sending me songs. Like in one summer, bro. Like, ain't dropped none of it and came out with 2 different tapes.
That don't make no sense. So, by the way, what's the name of these 2 tapes? So somebody looking at this, they want to go check it out.
Literally, one of them just got took off for Apple Music 2 days ago.
That's the one with 4 a.m. on it, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Damn, why I got took off? Did they give you a reason?
Like the song, it was a song on there, like, I said shit, you feel me, about the song.
So
It wasn't even no disrespectful. It was just like I said something about one of my partners because I wasn't fucking with him at the time. But now you feel me. I always still love even when I win. It was a song that I dropped the trailer to and everybody was fucking with it. So I'm like, I'm dropping that bitch. And boom, I was like, nah. Then I seen it pop up like this tape gonna be deleted if you don't such and such. I was like, I ain't even tripping on it. I don't want that song on there anyway. Cause Lil Burr had already approached me about it. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna take it off of there, but I ain't know how to. So when I seen that, I'm just gonna let them take it off of there.
Nah, that makes sense. What's the name of the other one that they can still go check out though?
The other one is Neighborhood Blockstar.
When that came out?
It came out last year, March 5th.
Let me put you on the spot. If somebody had like time to go check out 2 songs off that tape, what's the 2 songs they gotta hear?
Dead End and Push Start.
Definitely Push Start.
I'm about to ask you too. What's your 2 songs?
Yeah, Push Start and No Chill.
All right, so y'all go pull that up right now. Mitch Go Crazy.
Boat Boy hard too. I
mean, you really should be listening to them all, but if you really just got time for 2 of them, man, just get those 2 at the moment. So, I'm gonna put you on the spot. When it comes to the music, what we trying to do with it, man? We looking for a deal? We trying to stay independent? What exactly we want to do?
Like, I ain't really necessarily looking for no deal. I'm just looking for an opportunity to take care of my folks. I stay independent if I get an opportunity to take care of them. But I mean, if I got the same deal to take care of them, I'm gonna sacrifice myself for that. Not them though. Not even saying like a sacrifice. I'm just saying I'm gonna sacrifice myself that so they can be taken care of.
For sure.
Man, I like your answers, man. You sure you ain't media trained him before you came over here, man?
Shit, I freestyle. I freestyle rapping.
Hey, man, I'm liking what you're doing, man. So, I'm gonna ask you a couple of questions, and I'm gonna say these questions, like I said, I used to rap way back in the day. I ain't Mitch Go Crazy level no more. I'm past that. I'm a podcaster. I'm not in your lane. I don't want no smoke with Mitch Go Crazy. But back in my day, man, I had some majors and I had some indies. So I can walk upstairs and show you a folder full of a bunch of contracts.
Wild Art, man,
Yeah,
like, bit, bro. I know. I knew before he even hit me up behind this. Like, Wild been telling me about, like, I seen Wild on here.
Yeah.
Saying, but that's what I'm gonna do for you, get you on there.
Like, and I'm saying this because what I'm about to ask you is not necessarily, I'm going to put you on the spot with some of these questions, but it's not because I'm trying to put you on the spot. It's because I've been in the room with these A&Rs. I've been in the room with these execs. These are the type of questions they going to ask you. So, I mean, if you don't know the answer, I mean, ain't no wrong with that. But I'm mainly asking you this. So if you don't know the answer now, when it's your time, you got the answer. You at least know, because these are the questions I got asked. These are questions like, I got a phone full of A&R, so I can call them right now. First thing they're going to ask is some of these questions. So this is why I'm about to put you on the spot. Again, if you don't know, it's cool, but this is just to get your mind in the right place. First question, man, where's your music best played at? I'm going to tell you right now, don't say everywhere, because if you say everywhere, that means nowhere.
Nah, I ain't even going to cap. My music really best played in the street, because I don't drop, but I send it to somebody, and by the time I turn around, it's 200 folk got it.
Now I got to put you on the spot. The streets, what is the streets? Like, what does that mean?
Really not in the streets, just my hood. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, that's where it best at, in my hood. But, like, you want to know, like, screen-wide, definitely Apple Music.
And that's the next question I was about to ask. This is a question, again, most artists don't even know this because it don't even really matter until you sitting in the rooms. And even myself, way back 10 years ago, they had me there. I'm like, shit, no, goddamn no. What's your engagement? Like, when it comes to the music videos, when it comes to streaming, like how long, like even like YouTube videos, what's your watch time and things like, do you know that? You ain't gotta tell them, but do you know that?
I mean, nah, I ain't really know you can look into that though, you see what I'm saying?
That's the thing, like them A&Rs, and I guess I get a game to whoever watching this too, them A&R, they gonna ask you what's your watch time, because you could have a 3-minute music video, but if they cut it off in the first 30 seconds, what that mean about your song? Like, oh man, my second verse was hard. We didn't get to it. We don't know. Like, how long? If they watching, and nobody gonna get 100% because they know when your shit in and they gonna cut it off. But if you getting a 3-minute video and they watching 2:30, 2:45, that mean they rocking with the whole song. That mean my engagement is as strong as it could possibly be. But if your shit low, it's kind of self-explanatory.
So how can you look at it though?
It all depends, and that go back to a lot of artists don't know this because really. And I think that's why I'm bringing you up, because I think you probably have these numbers. Every artist don't have these numbers until you legit start getting real streams, real engagement. Because if you only getting 50 listens, you don't have no engagement because they can't really track anything. It's not enough numbers to even bring it in to tell you what you're doing. But if you getting 1 million, usually they start tracking after about 1,000 or 2,000. You can start seeing, all right, on average, how long are they watching me? And then, like, even with my podcast, I had to learn mine. When I started getting, like, people trying to hit me for promotion or deal, they want to know, hey, what's your engagement? Like, why would I pay you for a video if they only gonna watch a minute of it? And my ad don't start till 4-5 minutes in. You got to be able to show, hey, I got a 93% engagement rate, which means no matter what I put out here, it can be an hour, it could be 5 minutes. You, on average, are gonna watch 93% of the whole video, no matter what. So that's when you got to know your value, because if somebody, again, if you don't know your engagement and you do have 2 minutes and 45 and the label know you don't got it, guess what they gonna tell you? Man, we don't know if your numbers that strong. We ain't really seen. They know you got strong. That's why they talking to you, but you don't know that. So they should probably hit you with this deal, but they gonna hit you with this deal because you don't know your value. So that's the main thing. That hit me over the head the first time somebody told me, like, damn, I don't know my engagement. But that's gonna be the first thing. Like, especially YouTube. YouTube is the easiest one, because they'll, like, any video that you on, if it got over about 1,000, you can just literally click on the video and it'll show you your engagement. It'll show you the watch time. Now, I don't know about the streaming sites. That might be a different process. You might have to get to somebody who really be on the streaming sites like that. But yeah, that's the first thing. You got to know your value, because if you don't know your value, somebody else gonna tell you your value, and it's gonna be less than what it actually is when they hit you for it. Next question. We already kind of asked this, but this is it's kind of like, it seems simple when I just ask you whether you're a single or a project artist, but when it comes to a deal, What type of deal are you wanting? Would you go for a single deal? Would you want a project deal? Because that's the one thing the A&Rs is asking too. What are you looking for?
The bag.
I'm looking for the bag. I really go for. Only way I go for a project deal if it's like a promotional deal. Like they giving me money just to promote me. Like I think that's how the promotional deal go.
It depends. That's like what you're talking. I guess that kind of falls into the next question. We'll jump to that. Would you sign a 360? Because that's basically, you talking about a promotional deal. That's
like
a 360.
On the government deal.
He thinking a distribution deal.
See, a distribution and only thing with a distribution, and that's why, again, gotta know your value. But most artists, if you're realistic to your situation, you probably gonna get hit with a 360 when you first start. Because again, you might be popping in your hood, but hey, it's a lot more places than just your hood. So depending on if you only making songs for your hood, that's excellent. You're gonna be a neighborhood celebrity till you die. But if we go 20 minutes up that way and they don't know you there, what that mean to them as far as the labels? So if the 360, that's like, all right, and people hate 360. Like every artist I ask, I ain't signed no 360. They don't even know what a 360 actually means.
Yeah.
All a 360 is technically is a split. Like now, most 360, I ain't gonna lie, they about 25 to 30. You gonna get, label getting 70. But it depending on where you're at, what's your, it's all about leverage. If you ain't got no leverage, then yeah, you gotta take what they give you. But if you do happen to have some leverage, that's when you can start negotiating, because it ain't nothing but splits. Like, yo, I'm not giving you 30-70, let's do 60-40 type thing. Yeah. And I be telling artists, everybody be like, nah, I'm not doing no 360. Like, I feel you, but 40% of 2 million a lot better than 100% of nothing. Like, when you break it down, and like I tell every artist, especially when it comes to the industry, bro, that first contract, that shit basically like your rookie contract. Don't nobody become a millionaire off their rookie contract. You supposed to get in, even if it's a 360, it don't matter if you do 2-deal 360. Like, yeah, they might hit you for 60, but the more important thing is mainly if you can finesse it to the amount of time and not albums, that's what you should do. Like, hey, I'll do a 360, but you give me 2 years. Because if you do 2 albums, guess what? If you popping, they just not gonna drop your album. You forever in there. Or they gonna hit you with purgatory for your rights, which means after the deal, we still can keep doing this over and over again because you didn't read, you didn't know what purgatory meant. That means until we finish. And if you goddamn Mitch Go Crazy, the hottest thing in the streets, how the hell would I let Mitch Go Crazy go? If it's a 360, if you go crazy, if they hit you where your talent should actually afford you to be, what you looking for more is a joint ventureship. That's not a 360. That's where, because basically the major difference between a joint ventureship and a 360 is no matter if the label got anything to do, like let's say you just start Mitch Go Crazy shirts and label ain't help you buy them, they ain't help you press them, they ain't help you sell them, but they still taking 60% of it. Don't matter. Joint ventureship is, well, we get money, and it's usually 50-50 or maybe even 60-40 your way. We get money off of only what we help you do. So if we ain't help you do them shirts, we don't get no money from the shirts. But that's the main thing. Again, these are the questions. If you keep rising like you are rising, they're gonna start asking you these questions. So again, you don't know. That's when you give them the right to tell you. Yeah. And they ain't never gonna tell you what you need to know. They gonna tell you what you need to know to sign with them.
What knowledge,
man?
We're dropping jewels,
man. Things you need to know before you think about signing with a label. Because sooner or later, these labels about to wake up, man. They need to go ahead and call. They need to go ahead and call. But what are some of the things that you think about when it comes to? Do you have like a particular? I know some artists like, I want to go, if I sign with a label, I want to sign with, like I've been hearing people, I want to sign with Gucci. Do you have like somebody particular you would want to sign with?
I mean, I really would want to sign to, like the person I really want to sign to dead, Young Dolph. I want to be Paper Route for sure, like off top.
What separated Paper Route from everything else to you?
Just Dolph, like it's somebody I really looked up to. I signed a Future too. I know 2 people I really look up to in the rap game, Dolph and Future.
Let me ask you that. What, as far as other than just liking the person, was there like a more particular reason? Like when it break down?
Cause Dolph the type of person like you don't even see folk really just putting comedians in video no more. Like he did that with DC Young Fly. He started back doing that when he had him in there that was in Cali. And they was out there in front of all them girls. Man, that was a real one.
Shout
I
out,
ain't gonna lie.
nah, real
I
talk.
felt that one.
Real talk. So, let me ask you this. Have you ever really, when you're looking at these labels, have you ever even thought about like the genre of music these labels are putting out?
Yeah.
Because that's another thing. A lot of artists don't even think about that. Like, for people who don't know, the only reason you sign to a record label is because the machine. They gonna get you where you need to be.
Push.
But if you a trap artist or whatever, if you a rapper or you a conscious or whatever you is, but the label you sign to signs majority R&B singers, guess what? All they connections, everything they can put you in, it's all R&B related. So now you just wasted your time because they can't do nothing for you, the trap artists. They ain't got no connections for you. Or another thing people might sign, like another thing is if you look at a label's lineup, who all they sign, and there's already 20 Mitch Go Crazies there. Not to say they you, but they in that vein.
Yeah.
Now,
That lane, the avenue.
yeah, that same connection, yeah, you might be the dopest, but we got 20 people to send to these same connections. Now you lost in the shuffle. Like, when it comes to that's a lot of reasons. Like, you see artists start complaining, man, my label ain't doing this or that for me. You could have just looked at the lineup and knew they couldn't do nothing for you. You were just too hungry to sign a contract that you ain't even, or you signed to the biggest one. Oh, I want to go to Atlantic. But the indie probably would have did more for you because you would have been the star there. Now you 10th in this lineup when you probably was number 2 over here. So they would have put more money into you. But of course, you know, everybody, like, that's the rap shit. I want to go to Atlantic. I want to go to Sony. I want to go to these big places and say I did it.
QC.
Yeah, QC. But now I'm stuck. Now I'm mad at them. I want to get out my contract that I should have never signed, but I wanted to sign just saying I'm with QC when they can't do nothing for me. So that's another thing. Like when them labels start calling you, an important question to ask, well, who else you got over there that's like me? And they be like, well, we ain't really got nobody like you yet. Mm-hmm. Well, how many people y'all got on the label? Because you tell me you signed 80 people and you ain't got nobody like even generally who do what I do, probably don't need to come over here because that means you ain't got nothing you can really provide me other than, you know. Now, maybe if it's a startup or if it's like an indie and they building, all right, maybe they about to build those connections in your lane. That might be something to consider. But if they already established and they can't provide you a plan, hey, we got connections over here that's perfect. We have somebody do just like you do and we push them there. Like, don't be the experiment because them be the people angry as hell that they shit ain't working or they can't go nowhere because they ain't had nothing for you to do the whole time anyway other than just sign and say, you know what I mean?
They get stuck in the deal.
Get stuck in the deal. They not putting your tapes out because they audience don't even like you. So that's why they not gonna put, that's just being real. Like, it's an R&B audience that come to Atlantic. No, we not putting out this. Why? They not gonna buy it. Like, nothing we have.
They singing about love. You
yeah,
about dope.
We talk about dope. Audience don't want to see that. We can't even put you on tour with our artists because they ain't even doing. Like, we can't let you open up for goddamn the weekend. Like, that don't even make sense. You can't open up for summer. Talking about moving to dope. What we gonna do that for? Like, that's a major thing. Artists be mad. Like, damn, I can't get no movement. Like, duh. What you gonna do over there? What they moving you to, man? That's real talk, man. But so we got a new tape on the way. Talk to us about this one.
I'm coming up with a name for it. Now, that's really why I ain't dropped. Plus, I'm waiting for these chains to come in that we ordered.
Hey, y'all got chains. Y'all going hard on this. And do we gotta expect a release date yet?
Probably December 28th. My
like
birthday. Me and little bro birthday.
No, that's fire. That's fire. And I know you said it's for your brother, correct?
Yeah.
That's dope. That's dope. How many songs on it?
It gonna be probably 15.
Any features? Anybody we know about?
Bean
Sosa. Follow him on all platforms
definitely.
too.
They probably the only person I'm putting on this one. Him and Mike.
No, that's
Probably
fire.
put Mike on there.
That's fire. So
I'm gonna try to get a big feature on there. Probably Boston Richie, Rod 49, one of them boy. Cap. Definitely try and get no Cap on one on.
No, that's fire. That'd be a good mix between y'all. I like that. Make that happen, man. Make that happen.
Man, anything can happen.
Yeah, that's a fact. Man, so the floor is yours, man. I appreciate your time. Like I said, I know you busy. I know you moving. I even appreciate you coming to check in with me, man. But
We appreciate
I appreciate you for having me.
For sure.
Seriously.
Man, I think I'm playing, man. Like I said, I sit down with a lot of people from all over, man. This one just feel right, man. I don't think I had nobody I sat down with from the north side yet.
It's the money. It's the money right here.
This
man.
might
It's the money
be
shot.
This might be the money for real,
Feel
man.
me? Long live LA.
That's real talk. That's real talk. But the floor is yours, man. What's something I didn't ask you or just something you want to say while the camera's rolling and the floor is yours?
I mean, it ain't too much I want to say. You feel me? Tape drop December 28th. They gonna let it speak for itself. I ain't tripping about them award show y'all had neither. Y'all folks should have been. Nah,
Definitely supposed to been in there.
No, hey, they gonna have one next year, man.
Though. I'm coming 10 times harder than them already, but now I'm finna come 20 times harder than them. You feel me? Oh God.
Hey, what about you, man? Anything, any announcements, anything you got going on, man? We need to know about.
Talk to me nice.
Hey, that's real, man. Like I said, again, I appreciate y'all time. I'm proud of everything you doing. If ain't nobody gave you your flowers, man, I'm gonna sit here and give you your flowers. Make sure we know, we love, we appreciate you, we support you, man, and your time coming. You just gotta stay focused, man.
Sure, appreciate that.
Other than that, man, they don't have nothing else to say. My name is Lawrence Ray, and we are done.
I'm so heartbroken, and all the pain, she got me stressed out. Heart open, I keep my head up in my chest like a bar open. We made the art niggas say situation more on it. I wish he bounced back from that chest shot. With my back against the wall, I bring my best out. Ain't no mercy for no op, nigga, they all get test tied. But I thank God I know a way. One foot in dope, I was in the street standing on the red line. Nigga revolver, it's a throwaway, that Prescott. Real player, I give a whole way, better luck next time. Wish I kept that time, look bro today, he'll pick up every time. Got too many niggas gone away and doing fair time. So I really got revenge in my soul. Niggas dying, I got blood in my eye. And I really got some niggas up the road. I do this shit for all my thugs in the sky. I swear this street like shit the only thing.